careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use old, abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, what's left over from the colony.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it? Ouch. 2 minutes into this conversation and I'm already getting sized up. Well, outside heroic individuals like yourself, the suit can give people pause. That can be handy when I need it. Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all. Yeah, you got that right. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
You could put them in the home.
Hello.
I ain't worried the John was going to give away too much in negotiating with the FC.
Any luck tracking down those sensors? If it isn't my favorite almost 11. So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh, my. Oh, it seems my concerns were valid all along. Well, there's good news, and... The good news is that my suspicions were correct. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may... Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible. This is something we've never observed. I must consult with my colleagues in math.
Working at the Office of Interstellar Affairs is honestly...
6 Crimson Fleet vessels were lured into a faint distress.
Each of you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies.
What do we got here? Another applicant to the UC Vanguard? Interested in doing some good for the people? Glad to hear it. All you've got to do is pass a flight exam and make it through one probation. We'll have you working your way to UC citizenship. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
Hey.
Yes? What?
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
How are you holding up?
Always nice to see a fresh face around here.
Everyone's welcome. No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around. Sure thing.
Interstellar...
Absolutely. Business is steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect. The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately. I have a bad feeling they might be planning something. Honestly, I'd really appreciate that. Why don't you come by when you have some spare? Great. Let me know.
Do you know why this place has stood for
If
so
you
long?
haven't, make sure you
I
say
make
hello to
sure
Mama.
everyone's coming.
Would you? I'd really appreciate it.
And
I saw them
don't
hanging
take
around the
shit.
youth. They sure looked suspicious. I'd rather you didn't. I want to make sure I'm right about this before. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're
I don't know, Isaac. Seems like a tough joint to crack.
Nah, that's just what they want you to think, Louis. You see security around here?
No, but...
But nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. I got a feeling that goody two-shoes at Kay's place is gonna rat us out.
She was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there.
See? No time like the present. We'll do it tonight. It'll be fine, trust me. We'll be in and out in time to make last call at Jake's. Frick's info is good.
That's
promise myself I'm not gonna cry. Don't take it personal. Sure thing. I was hoping I had it wrong. I guess that settles it. We have to get the authorities involved before they can go through with the ROG. You should take this straight to Officer Endler at the security office. If he gives you a hard time, tell him I sent you to make the report. That'll get him on your side. Thanks. Let me know when you've made the report, okay?
I used to be an actuary.
I spend way too much time inside. I think I should pick up a hobby that's not.
Never a dull day for security in the well. Something I can help you with? Well, that's what we're here for. The UC surplus. You sure about that? That's so. Nobody in the well is more reliable than Teresa. If she says there's a problem, I believe it. You can tell her I'm personally looking into it. That should ease her mind. Those thieves won't be so cocky with security on patrol.
Taking a look at your file.
That was quick. I knew I could count on him. He always handles this kind of thing. Thanks for your help with this. I feel a lot better knowing security.
I help. Don't mind me. Oh, Henrik is an old friend, but I don't just loiter around. Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. But if you do a small favor for me, all you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. Fantastic. I eagerly... Stay out of trouble.
No, can't say I'll have what you need. But you're welcome to. You see something you like. A reporter. Fine, but I'm only talking. Door's still open, isn't it? That's my ideas. Sorry if you were hoping for something. Great. Now why don't you help me out?
Fine. Truth is, I don't really give... Now, don't get me wrong. I used to... But when May started building this place... Sure has. May, she's... You'd think she'd care a little... Anyway, I'm sure you're... knock yourself.
I'm on duty.
Nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or anything for Sarah.
Oh, brother.
What can I do for you, applicant? So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 6. You cleared Tier 6. No one clears Tier 6, even with the debug tools. Should be damn proud of yourself.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 3 years. Guess a top 99th percentile piloting score will do that. Plus a hefty signing bonus to boot. Not gonna get a better offer than that.
3 years? Oh, that's incredible. For some, it can take as long as a decade. You should be incredibly proud.
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Hello, Captain.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's the going to run?
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Keep it simple. Got cold beers and good atmosphere. You ain't been around. You in the service? I know the... Look, nothing more I'd love than to help.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? Come on. Life on Sidonia? Yeah, I get your point. And maybe he's not gonna get... I want him found. I do. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Just passing through or here to stay?
Macedonia's not so bad. Honest work, right there. I can move this.
Things can get pretty glum around here.
Watch out for the robots. Caution. Subterranean.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5,
As it.
4,
If you know anybody,
1.